So we're going to film my reaction to the car coming in and going down that catwalk.
We're going to Old School Garage once again. The Volta is here to get the rear pads, which Autodoc had sent us wrongly, but thanks. It's to replace the differential bracket.
Here we go again.
After having grumbled enough for a change, we once again arrived at the trusty Old School Garage in Milan, this time to replace rear pads and particularly a differential support since it was noisy.
Firstly, drive onto the deck and take off the rear rims.
The original differential mount has oil, and then around 65,000 kilometers it starts creaking and it drives you nuts, but we've got a solution. We solve it by replacing it with a new unbreakable one, not anymore oil-based. I'll show you. Here it is. No way someone can break this. Anyway, these guys here are too good. They can even work on machines that they do not have at their disposal every day. The other day they replaced my clutch in 3 hours. Now they're researching how to make this replacement too. I understand it's even worse than the clutch, because it involves disassembling a little bit of everything. You have to dismantle part of the exhaust, you have to remove the stabilizer bar, and lower the differential. It's a bit of a mess. Let's take a look. This silencer isn't even that big, but most importantly, it's not even full. It's super heavy, but we're going to take it off, but not in this episode.
Then the rear pads were changed, the rims were reassembled.
Then we have some news, as always, from Old School Garage. I mean, they're incredible. They're super fast, super effective, just like Pokemon attacks. The rear stand has been replaced. Everything's perfect, but there's a new little noise. I hate cars. It's just a little thing like the handbrake shoes. We're going to fix this too, because this noise is really annoying. The handbrake still works, but we want it to be efficient. Well, dearest, we have arrived at Marcelo, the top car body shop you can find in northern Italy or in the world, in the universe, in the galaxy. Look at Tommy having fun. What are you doing? Paolo, let's analyze the car body because, as I told you, there are some little things to fix. So I remembered this dot here that I don't know what it is. The door, they had fun tearing it up, as you can clearly see. So there's also a little here. Do you see this? If there's any, it's a bit marked, plus 2 tiny dents. And the wheel arch, well, to me it seems fine, right? While the bumper, I would definitely say no, but I can tell you that since the previous owner cared about symmetry, he also did it on the other side, because I only need to tear it up from one side, in my opinion, is key. This is done on purpose. It's the same as the door. Look here, pay attention, because the rear bumper has already been repainted. And do you know how we found out? We noticed it when we put it on the deck, because look here, it's been poured transparently. This is not a Marseille job, not really, right? Then, after we mount the knob, let's show it to Tommy. Sporty with an East, wow. This is the rear wing. Is it like Eno? It's not so much like Eno. In fact, I imagined it smaller. Look at that stuff, Tommy. Wow, in the photos it seems smaller, but this is the right size. Beautiful. Come on, look, there's also the little hole for the logo. You did well, guys. I mean, I cover only the best.
Yes, it's him. Given that it's actually the seller who still owes me a refund, by the way, he just sent us the wrong version. Now I've ordered another one and we're waiting for it along with some other goodies that you'll see. It was hard to remove it, just had to pull. Beautiful. A moment we've all been waiting for. I imagine you too, we've gotten rid of this crap. Tommy, do you know where it needs to go? Go to hell. A perfect launch. Work then began in the Marsiglio body shop. Just think, at the time of my special car in Rimini, the Marsiglio body shop was precisely the one that stood out by bringing incredible projects, self-mixed with the front of one and the rear of another. Do you remember those incredible tacky cars of those years? Oh well. Anyway, I'll leave you to these relaxing processes to bring the 350Z back to its glory. I forgot. We talked about a crazy wrap. I bet you haven't forgotten. Don't miss any episodes because when you least expect it, it'll pop up. A promise is a promise. And this 350Z is going to have a crazy wrap. Enjoy this moment of relaxation now.
Well, we're back at the Marsilio body shop. The 350Z is theoretically ready. They say it's completely new and redone. I've seen some photos, some spoilers, but I don't know what it's like in person. So we're going to capture my reaction of the car arriving and coming down that runway.
She's brand new, Tommy. Look at that. Oh my, just look at the spoiler. Look at the spoiler. It's unbelievable. Wow, that spoiler is gorgeous. I'm not going to touch it. Did you also slightly darken the headlights? Wow, they're beautiful. And these were all scratched up. Remember how they were ruined? There's nothing left. Come on, that's not true. You changed them. Tell the truth. How is this possible? Excuse me, how did you smooth them, by God? How is this possible? This is going to be amazing.
I must say the 350Z is finally starting to shape up the way I wanted. I'm liking the rear a lot more now, and just think it still lacks the diffuser and the new exhaust, which will only make it all the more attractive at the back. Even from the front, it's going to look different once the lip arrives. I would say it's still missing some parts: exhaust, intake, map, wrap, lip, and so much more to add. See you in the next episode then.